Well, needless to say, it's a busy week here in Washington, and we've been working hard for the people of Tennessee, and I'm really looking forward to working in the state next week. Before I head home, I'd like to update you on a couple of votes that I cast this week, and they have some meaning for you there in Tennessee. The first vote I cast was against a resolution passed by Speaker Nancy Pelosi's House of Representatives. It is to stop President Trump from building the wall on our southern border. President Trump is to be commended for keeping his commitment to build the wall. I stand with him 100% on this. His declaration of a national emergency to build that wall is necessary, and it is authorized by law. Let's not forget that Congress gave those powers to the President in 1976 under the National Emergencies Act. Since then, presidents of each party have used this declaration over situations that were much less severe than the crisis, the humanitarian crisis at our southern border. President Clinton declared 17 national emergencies, President Bush declared 12, President Obama 13, and President Trump has used it 3 times. If President Obama can declare a national emergency over the swine flu for a year, then President Trump surely should declare a national emergency over the crisis that has escalated for years. Just last month, 254 pounds of fentanyl were seized at the border. That would have killed millions of Americans. Until we secure that border and stop the flow of drug and sex and human trafficking, every state is a border state and every town is a border town. I will continue to stand with the President to protect our citizens from the scourge of crime and drugs that are pouring across our southern border. We must do all we can to secure the border and defend our sovereignty. The second vote that I cast this week that you'll like to know about was to confirm Neomi Rao as a U.S. Circuit Judge for the District of Columbia. President Trump made an outstanding choice with Ms. Rao, and she is going to do an excellent job serving on the D.C. Circuit. Tennesseans have regularly said to me over the last several years, one of the things that concerns them most is the judges who serve on our federal bench. They want judges who will faithfully interpret the Constitution, not legislate from the bench. In my meetings with Ms. Rao, I was so impressed by her expertise, preparation, integrity, and her understanding of the Constitution. Women in Washington, especially conservative women, often have to work twice as hard and prove twice as capable as men just to be considered for the same position. I'm grateful for Ms. Rao's willingness to serve our nation. Her confirmation continues President Trump's stellar track record of putting men and women on the federal judiciary who are solid, originalists, pro-Constitution judges. Since taking office, President Trump has nominated, and the Senate has approved, 2 Supreme Court justices, 36 appellate judges, and 53 district court judges. As a member of the Senate Judiciary Committee, I'm committed to keeping this streak going. Tennesseans want judges who are in the mold of Justices Brett Kavanaugh, Neil Gorsuch, Clarence Thomas, and Antonin Scalia. Our 7th president and a great Tennessean, Andrew Jackson, said it well in 1822. He said, all the rights secured to the citizens under the Constitution are worth nothing and a mere bubble, except guaranteed to them by an independent and virtuous judiciary. I urge you to visit my website, blackburn.senate.gov, to follow my work on behalf of Tennesseans to uphold the rule of law and to keep our people safe. Thank you and have a great weekend.